How's this for a fun Halloween idea? 3D chocolate spiders that sit on top of cupcakes, threatening to crawl onto your guests. They're really easy to make. I'll show you how. You need to use the right type of chocolate. We have had the best luck with these things called candy melts. They're also sometimes labeled candy wafers. So just melt these according to the package instructions. I've found that the microwave works really well. Chocolate is nice and melted and smooth, and now I'm going to put it into a zip-top bag, which will become a piping bag. Now, it's hard to fill it when this is on the counter, so this is a tip. Just place it into a bowl or a measuring cup, and then it'll stay in place. And then you can just pour that chocolate into there, seal it up. And now, I'm going to just cut a little hole in the corner of the bag, and then that becomes my piping bag. Now it's time to make body parts. So for the spiders, you're going to make the parts and then assemble later. So you're going to start piping out sevens, lots of sevens. These are going to be the spider's legs. And it's a good idea to pipe some a little smaller. Those can be the front legs, which are typically a little smaller. Make sure you pipe lots of extras because these are very delicate. You're going to have some that break. So just make sure you have plenty. I will also pipe some circles that will end up being the spider's heads. So I like to try to get a circle that stands up a little bit. If your chocolate is too loose, don't worry about it, that's fine. If you have like a flat circle, that's totally okay. Now I also melted some white chocolate, and that's because I want to make spider webs. And to do that, I don't suggest trying to just estimate in freehand. You really need a circle as your guide. I'm just using a drinking glass and drawing circles on the parchment paper. Use that as your guide. I'm just going to start with basically a crosshatch. Line down the center. Come back around. Go out from the center to make spokes. And just sort of connect all of the spokes. You start to see your spider web take shape. I like to go back through and do another line in the middle. So allow this to harden. You can just leave this out at room temperature or stick it in the fridge for a few minutes. Once all of your chocolate has hardened, then you take the little dots that you made for the spider's heads, stick it on the cupcake, just into the frosting, and then you take your chocolate in your bag and just pipe on sort of a blobby mound that's the spider's abdomen. And you want it to be wet. Then you take some of those wonderful little sevens you made, and those are the spider's legs. You just poke it in. The frosting helps keep it in place. The abdomen blob will harden and everything will be set. For Spiderweb cupcakes, you can take those wonderful webs and place them directly on a cupcake with dark icing and then build your spiders right on top of that. There you go. For more great cooking ideas and kitchen wisdom, visit cookinglight.com.